was a fucking picture that came out today, and it was of Chief Keef kissing on Selena Gomez, right? It was photoshopped. I kind of figured that it wasn't real, but at the end of the fucking day, it is what it is. You know, I posted that shit. I thought it was kind of interesting, but seeing how it's not real, it make you wonder though. What would Chief Keef be like if he was dating a pop star? It'd be interesting, I think. You know what I'm saying? But most of his bitches is like average, you know. So at the end of the day, who knows? But I mean, that's on some French Montana shit when he stepped into that whole Khloe Kardashian situation. You know what I mean? Can you imagine Chief Keef one of these little pop stars? You know what I'm saying? That's in his little age bracket or whatever. I think that'd be pretty dope though. It'd be different. It'll only work if it's, you know, it has to be a pop star that's actually like on a come up or some shit. Like you see how Lil Wayne new girlfriend is? Bitch pretty bad, right? But I don't know. Who could Chief Keef? Maybe a Kesha. You know what I mean? I think Kesha would be dope because she's weird as fuck and different, and he kind of like a retarded genius in a sense. You know what I mean? Where you think he's dumb as fuck, but look at the moves he's making, he's, you know what I mean, a genius in a sense. But then I don't think he'd really want somebody like that because she kind of trashy, dirty, and a drug addict from what I've seen. You know what I mean? So that's kind of pushing it over the limit. I mean, who else you got out there? You can't say Ariana Grande. I think she's taken. Who really is out there though? Y'all let me know. Like, talk to me. Who y'all think social would make, you know, a good, will be in a good relationship as far as the pop world? You know, I kind of think about shit like that after I seen the picture. I ain't gonna delete it, even if it is fake, but it made for a great conversation because that shit made me stop in my tracks. And I'm at the shoe store with my nigga. Even he was like, yo, I seen that shit earlier. And I'm like, yo, you posted it. I was like, yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not saying that it was real. I just posted it. So it is what it is. But at the end of the day, I mean, they showed the picture. The real picture is her. The same picture that you see of her. Justin Bieber was in it. So Chief Keef was photoshopped in. But I'm like, man, it's good to, you know, get a conversation going. You know, so I thought that was pretty interesting in itself. But that's that. What else happened? Funk Flex going off on Hove, like that shit is bananas. You know, if you don't know, you know, he's doing a whole Dipset reunion type shit. You know, he's promoting them heavily, and we all know that Jay-Z really don't fuck with Cam or Dipset. You know, ain't none of their music playing in 4040. But at the end of the day, I mean, Flex always on some bitch shit, you know, on some weird ass shit, you know what I mean? But the funniest shit out of all the interviews I keep watching when a nigga was like, I can end your career or some shit like that, who the fuck knows? It's basically, I guess, that he feels Hove and them stole the app idea, and he was going in on them for that. They saying misinfo, copy and please, all type of weird shit going on. So I'm like, what the fuck? What does this even look like? A DJ going at an artist? Did Hove even give a fuck? Like, let's think about that. Do he really care about Funkmaster Flex? You know what I'm saying? Like, I've watched a lot of interviews on Hot 97. This nigga Flex do kind of dick ride. Pause. Like watch every interview. 50 Cent come up there. Even when Hove come up there, just how he does shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you know what I mean? You kind of pitting it on a little too thick. Pause. Like, yeah, I don't really, I like his interviews, but at the same time, it's just like, all right, if the public saying this nigga's whack, like when 50 Cent had Curtis out and things of that nature, right? That wasn't the best album, but if you watch his interview, you would think that was the greatest shit ever. You know what I'm saying? So the whole Funk Flex and Hove shit, Hove may throw a bar at him in a song or some shit. We know how Hove get down, but at the end of the day, it ain't really no shit to talk about. I mean, other than that, some J's came out today for the ladies, GS size. I posted a picture on IG. Them LeBrons is mean, boy. Like, them new LeBrons, dope as fuck. You know, I definitely want to cop them shits. They're like the South Beach colorway, I guess, my boy was telling me. But I definitely, you know, want them. So if I fuck around and get the bread, you may see them. You know, I think that's different. That'll be my first pair of LeBrons. I know, right? Crazy. Oh, my God. Stop the presses. Yeah, I'm not really a LeBron head. And I'm working on copping the LeBron 9 Hornets because I always love those shoes. So I'm, you know, gonna have him, you know, scoop them up for me because I definitely want them in my collection. That's a dope colorway. But other than that, not a lot of shit happened. You know what I mean? As far as music, shoes. You dig? The Black History Month joints dropped. The first, they had a male pair, a dude pair, and a girl pair. The girl pair is shitting on the dude pair. I'm sorry, them shits is fire. But it was like a super limited release for that shit. Like a lot of motherfuckers really wasn't able to grab them. You know what I mean? So any shoes that dropped today, you know what I mean, which I pick up, I still ain't picked up shit. And I mean, I think the last pair I picked up was the ones, the Legend Blue ones. I still ain't. They still DS. Like I still haven't worn them yet. So I guess they'll sit on ice until I feel like I want to wear them. But other than that, Lupe come out Tuesday. Joey Badass come out Tuesday. If y'all looking for the physical copy, shout out to the subscriber that let me know on Twitter. Shout out to you, bro. He actually sent me the fucking link to order it off Amazon. So definitely like shout out to him. And if you're looking for physical copies of it, just go on Amazon. You know what I mean? And there you go. But other than that, I'm quite sure people gonna fuck with it on iTunes. If I can't grab the physical, I want the physical, so I'm gonna go for the physical. And Lupe, I'm still looking to find that shit because they saying Target saying it's only gonna be an online release, which is fucking whack as shit. Yeah, so yeah. Other than that, we'll see what comes up next week and see what album I pick up. But just wanted to talk about random shit before I get the fuck up out of here. I'm about to dip. I don't know what shoes should I wear. Should I wear those or should I wear those? I don't know. I may just bring both of them because at the end of the fucking day, I have a hard time, you know, thinking of what shoes I want to wear. Like half my collection's here, half at my girl house. So I don't know. I really don't feel like wearing shit new, really, though, to tell you the truth. But y'all let me know what y'all think about this whole fiasco with Jay-Z, Funk Flex. What sneakers y'all looking forward to copping this year? Because it's a lot of joints dropping. I may do a video on that shit as well, so look for that. But this is random as shit. You know, this is how you do a random video. You know, just turn the camera on, get in front of it, and talk. Not pre-plan the shit in your head and then get on camera and talk. That's not random. So if y'all be out there watching random videos, tell them niggas to stop faking it, man. That's not a random video. You dig? No shots, no subliminals. Just keeping it lit. Other than that, hit me on Twitter. I ain't gonna really post no shit this weekend. So if you looking for me, hit me on Twitter. And starting next week, I want to do a Q&A. So if you got questions, hit me on Twitter, or if you got Kick or whatever, you know, hit me on there. Instagram, I'll post a picture of something and it'll be the Q&A. Leave all your questions there, and hopefully I'll be able to answer your question in the next video. Salute.